I'm excited. It's an honor and a privilege to get this group of athletes coming up. Barb Fasano was a great mentor coach, and I learned a lot from her. And yeah, I'm just excited and can't wait to get going. We do have a lot of good people coming back, and we have depth all the way down to the freshman level. And we're just going to try to optimize all the talents and have fun playing the game.
For me, it was a very easy selection. You look first and foremost for an educator, somebody who's positive, who's great with kids, and Brian fits the mold. He's a perfect fit for us.
Now, Barbara submitted her letter in November. She had added duties as a teacher. When did you find out she was stepping down, and how long did it take you to say, okay, let me throw my hat in the ring?
It was hard for her because she's done this for over a decade, and she was great at it and had a great relationship with the girls. And I don't think it's a decision she made overnight. I think part of her still wants to. She loved it. And we had some long talks, a few months ago about it. And I was interested from day one. I got the opportunity to coach with her, with the varsity players a lot during the practices, and I know the girls very well. And there's actually nothing I'd rather be doing.
Just talk about how long you've been here at High Point as an assistant, and you mentioned it. I believe you were here for the first state championship as well as an assistant. Just talk about being part of the program and what you learned and how you're going to apply that as a head coach.
I've been at High Point for 12 years. I started out coaching football, and I was volunteer baseball coach for a few years in the beginning. And there was an opening for softball, and Gibby Carter approached me and said, I think you do a great job helping out there. And I tried it, not too positive about how much I would like it, and I ended up loving it. I fell in love with the game. I love the fast pace and the strategy. And I coached as an assistant now at 7 years, and I just learned a lot from the Fasanos and the other coaches and the players. And I was a baseball player myself, so making the transition to this game, it was exciting. It's fun.
When you're able to keep it in-house and you have a qualified individual like Brian Gallagher, it makes things in life so much easier. The kids love him. If you talk to anybody in the hallways here, you say, hey, Mr. Gallagher, every single kid's going to say, he's a great teacher, he's a great guy, and he's a great motivator. And you put those three things together, and he's going to have quite a career here.
And just talk about the great tradition High Point has. This isn't a normal program. This is a program over the last 2 years, 2 state titles, league titles, Hunter Warren Sussex titles. Just talk about that.
Yeah, it really was an honor to be part of that. To be there with both the state championship games, and that middle year we were right there, just out of it. And Ali Fry leading the way. Some good players that we're going to miss that graduated, but there's players ready to step up in those spots and show what they have. I tried to focus on the things that it takes to win rather than just focusing on winning and records. It's a team sport, and try to keep the individual part out of it. I want the girls to make the girls around them better. I'm big into character and staying positive, and working as hard as we can and making it as far as we can.
Barb and Jim, they took it to a new level, a different level that I know Brian's going to have, no problem maintaining that. And we really feel very comfortable having Brian taking over the reins here for the program. But again, Barb and Jim did a tremendous job. They really put it on the map, and we're very excited about the future.
Now, last year at the great run to the second state title, obviously Ali Fry up at Boston College, Chelsea Eckert at UConn, Carly Satter, big part of it, but kind of maybe not lost in it, but everyone that followed you guys, a lot of the younger kids really stepped up. Kelsey Little came on strong. Kim Adams is going to probably be pitching for you now. Autumn Smith, Cassie O'Hearn. Talk about those girls, that core coming back, because for the casual fan, people think, well, High Point's going to fall off the cliff because those kids graduated, but that's not going to be the case.
Yeah, well, with respect to Allie and Chelsea and Carly, and they set the way. They paved the road for us. They showed by example, not just with their talent, but their work ethic and their attitude. They kind of set the standards for the girls coming up underneath them. And like you said, Kim Adams is a phenomenal player. She's a good hitter too. And she will most likely be the pitcher. We have Autumn Smith, who in my opinion was one of the best outfielders I've seen, cannon for an arm. Kim's still young, she's a sophomore, so she's a great player, a lot of room to grow. We have a lot of talent coming back. Returning varsity players are also Brienne Franco, did a good job. And I'm missing somebody.
Kelsey Little?
And Kelsey Little. So, Yeah, a lot of good talent coming back.
You guys are going to be in the Freedom Division this year. Last year, you guys won the American Division. You played Sparta twice, Pope John twice. But this year, you're going to be playing Jefferson twice. You're going from one tough league to another.
Yeah, the better the competition, the more we have to raise our game. We want to play good teams. We want to, bring out the best in each of our players and as a whole, as a team. So, yeah, I love the game. It really doesn't matter who we play. And it's going to be great to start, rivalries. And there's been rivalries, but it's going to, be great to see all the other talent in this Freedom League.